What's up, gals and pals? It's your boy Vino, and welcome back to 60-second cocktails. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are making a poinsettia punch. So make sure you stick around, because we're gonna boogie down. All right, folks, so like I said, today we're making a poinsettia punch. This is a cocktail that honestly, it's kind of one of those things that, you know, you'll find a bunch of different versions of it. Some are actually made in punch bowls. Some of them are gin based. Some of them are champagne based. I don't know that there's a true actual history to the cocktail. It's kind of a festive thing. People just make a cocktail, put the poinsettia on it because it sounds like Christmas, right? So this is a version of the cocktail that I enjoy, and hopefully you guys will too, all right? So let's go ahead and look at what's in the sauce, all right? So the first thing we're gonna do is 2 ounces of gin. Now the gin is gonna give you some of those botanicals. If you got something like a Christmas gin, then you should try using that. I keep telling myself to get a bottle of that stuff, and then I keep forgetting. That's the way Vino's brain works, all right? So we're gonna do 2 ounces of gin. If you want to use, you know, maybe something like a Old Tom's gin or something like that, you know, feel free, have fun with your cocktails, all right? So that's 2 ounces of that. Then we'll do 1/2 ounce of black raspberry liqueur, Chambord. But if you have something like creme de cassis or something, you should absolutely feel free to use that. You know, the reality is that this cocktail, what you want to do is just add a bunch of fun flavors that are going to taste really good together, all right? All right, next thing we're going to do is 1 teaspoon or 1 bar spoon of allspice Dram. If you do not have access to something like this, then you can go ahead and look down in the description, and I'm going to put a link to my buddy Rob from Rob's Home Bar, his recipe for homemade allspice Dram, all right? So go ahead, we're going to do a bar spoon, or again like a teaspoon of allspice Dram. This stuff is potent, so you don't want to overdo it unless that's your intention. I tend to like to add a little bit extra, but for this recipe, we're gonna go ahead and keep it light, all right? The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do 3/4 ounce of lemon juice, all right? So let's go ahead and do that. All right. Then we're gonna do 1/4 ounce of cinnamon syrup. This is super easy to make, and I will put like some basic instruction on how to make it down in the descriptions, all right? And then this way we have a little fun, and we're just gonna add a bunch of different bitters to the cocktail, right? So I'm gonna do 2 ounces of cherry bitters. This will help bring out some of the berry flavors from the Chambord, while adding some of its own flavor from those to it, right? Then we're gonna do some black walnut bitters, and this stuff I love because this has really got like those maple flavors. It's gonna work really well with like the cinnamon syrup and the allspice Dram. All right, and then we're gonna do 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. Now again, that's gonna help bring out some of those flavors and spicy notes from the allspice, right? While adding its own elements, right? Now, again, with the allspice, with the bitters, go ahead and play around with it. Do different things, you know, whatever floats your boat, all right? Now we're gonna add some ice to our shaker here. All right. And then we're gonna give this bad boy a nice healthy shake, about 10-15 seconds. All right, folks, so I think that is a good enough shake. Let's go ahead and add a nice large ice cube to our old-fashioned glass. You can use a rocks glass, you can use an old-fashioned glass. And let's go ahead and pour it into our glass. Nice. I do like that color, you know, a little bit of a nice salmon color. Oh yeah, that's nice. And the flavors, the nose coming off of that is absolutely beautiful. It smells fantastic, all right? And the next thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna garnish that with a little bit of a cranberry spear here. And ladies and gentlemen, there is our poinsettia punch. All right, folks, let's go ahead and give this bad boy a sippy sip. All right, on the nose, you're getting some of those spice flavors. Let's see what else we got on the taste. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Oh, that is easy drinking, my friends. Wow. Super easy on the palate. You get some delicious flavors. I mean, I'm picking up all kinds of stuff. Definitely all those spices you're getting from like the cinnamon and the bitters and the allspice Dram. You're getting a lot of different like spice notes but I feel like the other stuff like the Chambord bringing some of that sweetness, kind of that nectar flavor into it. Anyway, folks, this is a fantastic cocktail. I think you guys would absolutely love it, especially if you want something festive, something easy drinking. You know, it's sweet, it's balanced, it's got spice, it's got everything you need to make it into a delicious, festive holiday cocktail. If you like this video, please press like, please subscribe, and please share with your family and friends. Remember, sharing is caring, and when life gives you lemons, folks, you can make yourself a cocktail.